What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Light Skin Gaming. In this video, we're going to go over the top ways to make money in GTA 5 Online this week. With this week's new update, there are new ways to make money online. If you don't mind, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe if this video is helpful. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is how to save some money, and that is through the sales of the week. And we're going to go to Legendary Motorsports first, because that is where some of the best sales for the week are. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Declassy DR1. I really wanted this vehicle, and it's on sale only for Prime Gaming members. I'll leave a link to a video showing you how to sign up for Prime Gaming, as well as a link to sign up for Prime Gaming if you guys want to get this specific sale. And then we have the Truffade Thrax, which is on sale for everybody. And this car reminds me of the Adder because it just looks like it to me, and it's fully upgraded, looks really mint, and it's on sale as well. And then we have the Nightshade as well, which is on sale through Prime Gaming only. So if you don't have Prime Gaming, you won't have the Nightshade or the DR1, but you will have the Truffade Thrax. So pretty good deals for the week for sports cars, because we also have the T20 for everybody. You guys can go ahead and pick up this sale. This was one of the fastest vehicles on 360 and PlayStation 3, so definitely a vehicle to have in your portfolio. So the next thing we're going to take a look at is the boats. All boats are on sale. Every single boat is on sale for you guys this week. So if you guys are trying to get some boats and you don't have a boat yet, definitely pick one up. They're pretty neat and unique, so I highly recommend you guys get one while you can. As well as yachts are on sale for a significant discount of 30% off. So you can go there, click the yacht, and pick it. I recommend you pick up the Aquarius yacht. If you're gonna get a yacht, get the best yacht. Don't get a weak yacht, okay? Get this high-end yacht. It is an extra expense, and I do not recommend it for beginning players. But if you have extra cash laying around, I highly recommend this yacht right here, the Aquarius yacht. Do not get the other yachts, guys, unless you prefer them, but this is the high-end yacht, and I recommend you go ahead and get that. I do not recommend you go ahead and buy the fittings and lighting and color like I am right here, just because it's expensive, and your money will probably be better spent other places right now. But having a yacht on its own has some benefits. So if you guys again have that extra money laying around, go ahead. But if you don't have a CEO office and businesses, do not pick up this item even though it's on sale. It will come on sale again. Comes on sale at least almost once every single year for a significant discount. So don't forget, guys, the yacht is on sale, but again, not for beginning players, y'all. You do what you want with your money. I just wish you guys the best success with making money on GTA 5 Online, and the yacht is usually not the way. So you can see I'm getting my gold fittings for this. I'm getting my gold lighting that I've wanted, and I'm getting my color because it's on sale. I've been wanting this for a while. I finally can get it, so I'm really excited about that. So we're gonna move on to the next way to actually make. We're gonna move on to the way to make money, and that is Landraces. So you can go online, go to jobs, go to Rockstar Created, and then go to races and filter by land job by clicking in on the right thumbstick. And you can filter by each land, bike, air type races. And these races are all 3 times money. Now, the problem with races is you have to be good at driving. If you're not good at driving, you will not make a good amount of money, and it will not be worth your time, especially if the race has lots of laps or is really long. And I had a hard time winning this one. I got the wrong vehicle, and I just wasn't performing at my top performance. We spent 4 minutes and 34 seconds in this, which is not a bad time to be spending in a job, but the problem is I came in almost last and only got $4,000. If you are a good racer and consistently can perform, $14,000 is what he got rewarded for his first place, as well as RP. So I want to say time spent, amount of players, and your placement will determine how much you make. As well as if you go on adversary mode for our next money making method, we have the running back remix. I will say this is one of my favorite GTA 5 online playlists to make money. It's just so much fun to play, and they are 2 times money, and you only need 2 players to play it. But I highly recommend you have the max players or somewhere near there. Don't play with a low amount of players. It's much more fun with more players, but I just didn't have time to wait for players to join. So you can see here we start up the match. To give you guys a pretty much a rundown of how this is played, it's pretty straightforward. All you have to do is become a running back. So the person that is with the target on them is the running back, and all their goal is to get to the other side of the map, and your goal is to defend him from the tacklers. So you're pretty much a defense defense for the running back in this position, and then other times you're just trying to tackle the running back, and other times you are the running back. It's pretty straightforward if you ever watch football, not that complex, and it's very, very fun. A lot of weird stuff happens throughout the game, and it's just very fun to block people off. You don't even notice that you're working for money. For me, at least personally, I genuinely enjoy this playlist. I could play this for a few hours for sure and make a couple $100,000 this week for sure. So the goal is, again, to block people. I highly recommend using the side of your car to do so. It's just super effective. Don't push the running back towards the point. Don't hit them from behind unless it's like a last resort thing. Try to sideswipe them. And then if you're the running back, try not to swerve too much. Just go straight north. Go straight for your target. Don't be swerving and slowing down. It makes the job harder for your defensive players to help you out. And you can see that there's ramps and stuff that you can use, and they have their advantages and disadvantages. So just keep those in mind if you're having a hard time getting out. And trapping players is the best way to win for sure. Trapping that running back is just super beneficial. So hopefully this helps you guys make money this week. I highly recommend you guys go ahead and try out this money making method, because I really like and enjoy the running back remix. You can see here we won, and I ended up leaving the match with $45,000 for a little bit of time. I can't even tell you guys how long it took because I wasn't keeping track of time. I think it might have taken like 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes max. I honestly don't have any idea. I was too busy having fun. That was pretty good money making method. I again highly recommend it. So the next money making method is Yacht Missions. Now Yacht Missions right now are 2 times money. So the Yacht Life missions are really actually fun. I never played them before. This was my first time playing them, and you can play them solo. So that's huge. If you have a yacht or you're going to buy a yacht this week because they're on sale, this is a way you can earn your money back or earn some of that money back. The 2 times money, you will get more money if you put it on hard. So I highly recommend all these missions. If they have a hard option, please select the hard option so you get the 1.5 times the money and 1.5 times the RP, but with the 2 times money on top of there, very, very nice income. So you're pretty much going to spawn out your yacht, and they're going to have you do missions like collecting paperwork. In this one, all you had to do is go to the other side of the map, hop in that nice helicopter that they have on that yacht for you, fly over there, take out some targets, and then simply escape the police. So it wasn't a hard mission. It would be a lot easier if you had a group of people. So my recommendation to you guys is have friends help you if you have friends. If not, invite people. There are a lot of new players that really want to try out these yacht missions because they've played all these other missions so many times and they just haven't gotten to buying a yacht yet, and they want the opportunity to play these missions. So you can find people to play with you very easily. So depending on the mission will depend on the severity, but this one was pretty easy. Just run away from the cops and then you will pass the mission. I ended up winning $32,000 for doing this mission by myself. Not a bad payout and quite a bit of RP, 5,000 almost RP there for just playing around for a couple minutes. And there wasn't much people to kill. There's only like 5 people you could kill, so there wasn't many targets. The police are mainly the big hard part of that mission, and $35,000 for a simple mission isn't a bad time. So now we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Gerald missions. So all Gerald missions are 2 times money as well. And peer pressure, I've never played it before, but I played it today for you guys. Very, very easy, highly recommend. So you're pretty much gonna spawn in, you have to steal meth. It spawns you right beside there. You have to take out a few targets down in this little alleyway underneath the docks, and then you take the product and fly it back to Gerald. Fairly straightforward. The one thing that I will say is that if you are by yourself, you might struggle if you're a beginning player doing these missions, but overall they're fairly straightforward, fairly simple. And the thing with payment on these missions is the amount of time you spend in them. So if you're like me and have a Mark II oppressor, travel time takes up a huge chunk of these missions, so you guys get a decent payout. So if you have a Mark II oppressor and you fly directly to Gerald like I will, you will have a hard time earning the maximum amount of money, but that's not a big deal because you guys are going to be popping out these missions super quick because of how simple they are. You can see I simply take these guys out by myself fairly quickly, and then I can move on to actually delivering the package. So hopefully you guys take advantage of the Gerald missions. I highly recommend taking advantage of these, and make sure you have snacks and armor equipped for you guys. So now that I've completed the mission, I go ahead and I just take it over to my boy Gerald, and I get a payout of $13,000. So you guys can make anywhere from like $13,000 to $40,000 doing these missions, depending on how long they take you. Less is more, of course, but I highly again recommend you guys play some of these if you haven't already. And for beginning players, this is definitely a great way to make money this week. Last but certainly not least, we have the Cypress Flats time trial. You guys know I love time trials. I use the Batty 801 to complete the time trial. It's in the bottom right hand corner. What I recommend you guys do is start up the time trial and set a waypoint where I set it, maybe a little bit below where I set it actually. But once you guys go ahead and set that up, I want you to hold Y or whatever button you use to get on your vehicle, triangle, and restart the time trial, and then you guys can go ahead and attempt the time trial. Follow the path that I take if you guys want to get there in a decent time. Again, I'm using the Batty 801, which can be bought at the Southern San Andreas superautos.com website on GTA on the internet, and it's fully upgraded. So again, I might not recommend this vehicle. I will say this, I do not recommend this vehicle if it does not have the upgrades. I would recommend a faster vehicle if you do not have the upgrades. I just use the Batty 801 because it's cheap, it's accessible to new players, and getting the upgrades for them is actually pretty easy if you know the workaround for it. So go ahead and make sure that you have the upgrades on this vehicle if you're going to use the Batty 801. But if you're not going to have the upgrades, borrow a vehicle from a friend or just buy a faster vehicle. This is not the fastest or most efficient vehicle to be using, but it's just basic and most people have access to it. So wheeling on this motorcycle is super important. And you'll notice that I stay to the side of the map when I'm wheeling, or side of the road, in the margin or shoulder of the road. And the reason is because there's no traffic there. You're not going to hit anybody. So sitting in the empty parts of the road, sitting in the middle lane of the road where there's no like cars, because they're in the left and right lane, stay in between those, you'll be fine. And just stay where cars are not and you won't crash, you'll be fine, obviously. So just make sure you're wheeling to accelerate as fast as possible, and that's why we wheelie. Yes, I realize pressing forward will increase your acceleration, but it will not be as effective. So wheelie as much as possible. Do not try to press forward and expect to complete this time trial on this motorcycle. It's not as a intense acceleration boost. So you guys need to ensure that you guys are wheeling as much as possible, as well as that you guys are following the path that I take. So if you turn on to the grass where I do, you'll easily make it up the side of the mountain and you will complete the time trial, earning you guys $100,000 in under like 2 minutes pretty much. It's 2 minutes and 2 seconds. So in 2 minutes and 2 seconds, you'll make $100,000 if you complete it your first try. So hopefully this part of the video helps you guys complete the time trial. If you watch that part of the time trial more than once, you'll definitely have a higher chance of completing it, just because you will have seen where you need to go before you even started. And a special mention before we end the video, diamond adversary mode missions are 2 times money. I just wanted to put this out there. I played Resurrection because it's my favorite. There's Slasher on here. There's all kinds of different missions in the Diamond Casino, and you guys can go ahead and complete these adversary mode missions or jobs and have a good time. The problem is not a lot of people are playing them this week because there's so many other things going on, but you guys will find lobbies, and if you do and you spend some time in there, like for example in this Resurrection, you can make $16,000 to $20,000 per round easily. It's just what happens is if you don't find a full group, you won't have enough time spent in the game to actually get a decent payout. So that's just my one concern with this. So again, you guys can check out the Diamond Casino missions. Let me know if I missed any sales or any money making methods for this week that are like 2 times money or something special event going on. If you don't mind, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.